So now what we do is we weave in that end. So how we weave that end in, and then you're going to have the tail end as well. So you have the tail end, and then this is the bind off end, or actually the cast on end and the bind off end, also known as tails. So I threaded my yarn needle, also known as a tapestry needle. So you're going to need a wide-eyed needle like this in order to be able to do this.
Okay, I've seen in the row where you buy knitting needles that they have some plastic ones. Will those work?
Sure, those are fine. You don't really need a high-quality needle to finish.
And it doesn't have to be sharp on the end either?
No, it can be dull or sharp. The big thing is the eye is wide enough to get the yarn through.
Great.
So we go ahead and thread that tail through there, and then we're going to weave the needle in and out of whatever stitches, like around every other stitch, let's say. All those little bumps, I'm just putting them through those little bumps. And that's, I'm going to bury the tail in there by pulling it through. Okay? And then I'm going to come back up and around just to really lock it in. So you never want to knot off or cut your end, knot and cut your end. New knitters always want to do that, and you can't do that because then your work will come unraveled. And this is especially important in felting because this is going to go through a washing machine, and all that agitation would just take that knot right out. So weaving in is as simple as that. So you just take it down and then up and back. And see how you can't even see it? It's just buried in the work there. And then I have a little bit left over. Take my scissors and cut it as close to the surface as I possibly can without cutting into my work. And then it's like it never even existed. And then I'd turn and do the same thing with the cast on tail.